From architecture to painting and sculpture, literature to live music and theater. Radio 111 presents Bonnie G and Brian Mendoza with The Desert Scene, your connection to culture and entertainment in the desert cities. Here's Bonnie and Brian.
And welcome to The Desert Scene. I'm here with Brian Mendoza, my fabulous partner in crime, producer, board op, etc. We are really excited to welcome Pasquale Esposito to The Desert Scene today. He is an Italian tenor, and he's going to be performing Saturday, April 30th at CV Rep, 7:30 p.m. Hi, Pasquale. How are you?
Hi, doing great. How are you?
Good. So I'm looking at your bio, and my goodness gracious. So first of all, I have a question. Have you performed here in the desert before, here in the Palm Springs area?
Yes, I did many times, and I remember the wonderful theater with orange seat that's called Annenberg, right?
Yes, Yes.
Yeah, I was there several times, probably 5-6 times. And then pandemic hits and things have changed a little bit, I guess. And I am in another wonderful venue. They tell me that is a spectacular place.
Yes.
The theater where I'm going to perform for the first time.
Yes, CV Rep. Yes, I do. I write theater reviews for a local newspaper, and I've reviewed many shows at CV Rep. It's fabulous. It's a wonderful venue. I think you'll really like it there. So let's talk. So you were born and raised in Naples, Italy. Studied at San Jose State University. 11 albums. Began touring internationally. Naples, That's More in 2005. Wrote and produced your first PBS special, Pasquale Esposito Celebrates Enrico Caruso, in 2015. And then I'm really interested in this. You established a notable music and arts organization, a 501c3 nonprofit organization promoting music education in spring 2012. So what made you decide to do that? That's a really fabulous thing to have put together.
Well, probably I was growing up, getting in an age where you start to look around and see things in a different way. I got my degree from San Jose State, working very hard here in the United States, moving from Italy without speaking any English. I know what you're thinking now. You still don't speak English. But
No, you have a beautiful accent. I love it.
I try my best. So coming here in the United States has been very difficult to be able to pay tuition and make it happen. When I was at San Jose State University, I started all the way from Fusil College during the most different kind of work in order to support yourself. Mm-hmm. And there are many people out there who are not lucky or being entrepreneur like that, but they still have a wonderful instrument. They still have a wonderful voice that sometimes disappear. Right. Because there is no light that is going to shine on them. Mm-hmm. Notable Music and Art Organization, it's a non-profit organization that offers scholarship to several students who cannot afford musical education. Right. And we try to help and be on their side to discover their talent. Mm-hmm. One of the branch of notable music and art. Another thing we produce and try to educate with a massive show that, like for example the PBS show about Enrico Caruso, educational show that will allow people to understand music industry and men in general.
Right. So let's go back. So did you start singing as a child? Is your family very musical?
No, I'm the only crazy in the family.
Okay.
I am the crazy one. I was 7 years old, and I got my first audition because I broke a gramophone, believe it or not. During the summertime, I used to go to my grandparents' house because my parents were both working, and I was staying with my nonno. And my nonno used to have this amazing gramophone with all these wonderful vitrola and singers like Caruso, Lanza, Corelli, all these wonderful tenor. He was an opera lover. Mm-hmm. But he told me, please do not use the gramophone when I am not home. Well, guess what? He left, and I started to use the gramophone. I was just 7 years old, and I broke the gramophone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that night he came home. And he says, since you broke the gramophone, you're going to sing for me. And I sang for him standing on a chair And I still remember that moment. And that gentleman was like looking at me in a very weird way. And I say, either I'm doing something very right or something very wrong. And I guess I was doing something right, because the day after, exactly the day after, I found myself enrolled in a choir of my town. And it was a very prestigious choir because it was the same church where Enrico Caruso was performing.
Wow.
And since I never I never stopped to sing. So that was my audition on that chair.
Wow.
And I think that I was 7 years old, and if you ask me why, I think it's a matter of destiny. I never stopped since 7.
Now, was your family supportive of you pursuing this as a career?
Yeah, because they believe that church is a good thing.
Okay.
All my time was spent in the church, and I still thank God I was there, because I learned a lot there. And my first vocal coach was a priest. And when I moved here in the United States all by myself, I am the young boy of 5, and I have 4 sisters older than me. I need to say that my parents were not that happy. I was doing great in Italy. I was already performing. I was I already had a wonderful job. They don't see the reason why I need to go by myself in the United States without even speaking English. But I always loved challenge, so that was the moment where they were not that supportive, but all they were on my side.
Yeah, yeah. And as singing now, do you do a lot of different kinds of music, or is it mostly classical? Do you stick to classical?
No, I am I become an American, and I'm so proud to say that. So in me, and when you come to see my show, you will see many genres of music. Of course, you will see my life, because you will see me being performing in that church and in the street of Naples, where we have the old opera house. So you will hear some classical opera aria, but you will hear me moving into the United States and in San Francisco and saying I left my art in San Francisco, or how do you the music playing, or some Broadway tune, because in my life I had the influence of this wonderful music since I moved from Italy. So I got exposed to the American music, the jazz.
Yes.
I've been lucky, because in me you will find this multi-ethnic music, where I start from Italy, but also since I moved here, and especially in California, we have so many Latino people. So you will hear me singing some Spanish standard, and it's a beautiful, and that's why Il Tempo is the title of the show, because time was carving my style in music, and that is what the show is about. The show is about how precious is time, and how songs that I will sing have been touching a special moment in my life.
Yes.
So I will hear, it happened to you, I'm sure. You will hear one song, and that song will bring you back in a special moment in your life. This is what this show about. So you will hear a story like I'm talking to you right now, and explaining the journey of my life through the music, through the time.
Yeah, excellent. Did music help you when you came here to the United States and did not speak English? Did music and learning songs and lyrics, did that help you learn English?
Because it's the universal language.
Yes.
Yes. I remember learning songs like so well with my diction coach that I make people believe that when I spoke English. So I finish the song, and maybe someone will come to me and speak English so fast, and I say, wait, slow down.
Yeah.
Sing that, but I cannot speak that well. And everybody was so shocked. They say, oh my God, your accent was so good. And I say, what can I do? I can sing, but I cannot speak. So always was a fun interaction, that one.
Yeah, and I'm looking at your bio, and I noticed this, your successful debut at San Francisco Opera in June 2015 with the premiere of Two Women, an opera adaptation of this 1960s film with Sophia Loren, whom you had the pleasure of sharing the stage with. What was that like?
Yeah, it was amazing. That lady is has some energy and some light that is tough to explain. Now she's 88.
Yeah.
We spoke for Christmas last time. I still have her phone number, and she still answers my phone call. It was amazing, the connection between me and her. We found ourselves in several stages around the country. I was the opening act for her show. She has an interview. And what is amazing about Sophia Loren is that as soon as she saw that I was speaking her dialect, that it is Neapolitan, because she is from Naples, her eyes bright. It's like I was a person from the past coming back into her life. And she look at me and she say, "You look like Marcello." I say, "No, my name is Pasquale." Say, "Yeah, but you look like Marcello." And I say, "Who is Marcello?" "Marcello Mastroianni, who is a wonderful Italian actor who passed away. And since that moment, I said, "Don't worry, you can call me Marcello."
So,
and guess what? I called her for Christmas. She answered the phone, and I said, "This is Pasquale, but I know that you prefer Marcello." And she was laughing like crazy.
Yeah. How often do you get back to Italy? Do you go visit often?
I go immediately about 3-4 times a year. It's fundamental for me to be in touch with the roots of my music. There I own a recording studio. We're still doing production. I'm right now working on a new CD with all original composition. And I will be back there in June doing recordings. So at least 3-4 times a year I need to run over there and try to keep the project pushing forward. So
did you write both music and lyrics for this new project?
No, for the upcoming project. Yes, I am writing lyrics and music with several collaborators like Antonio Aprile, who is my arranger. He pulls down musically my idea in a full arrangement, but I come out most of the time with melody and lyrics. Yeah, he does a good job for me to translate what I have in mind.
Yeah. So on Saturday, April 30th at CV Rep, do you have a very large orchestra playing along with you?
I have 6 musicians with me. I have a bass, drum, piano, synthesizer, 2 guitars, and an accordion player.
Okay. And do you also, in addition to singing, and I can tell you must be a fabulous singer, and especially with all this bio behind you, do you play an instrument as well?
I play piano.
Okay.
I play piano, yes.
Would you say are you a pretty good pianist?
No, I am very tough with myself. My main instrument is a voice. I can play piano and accompany myself.
Yeah.
I might do it live because people love that connection and that acoustic instrument. Yeah. But tough with myself. If I need to say I am a great piano player, no, I will not.
Not say
Even
that.
though when I was at San Jose State University getting my degree, I was much more sharp then because you need to get to your piano class. So I remember be able to play Beethoven and Mozart. But, life gets busy. You don't sit at the piano that much except for looking for melody or writing. So if you don't practice it, it gets rusty, and that's what it is.
Yeah. Well, Pasquale Esposito, Il Tempo, Italian tenor, he's coming up here, CV Rep, Saturday, April 30th, 7:30 p.m. For tickets, go to www.pasqualeesposito.com. Thank you so very much for being with us today. Really enjoyed chatting with you.